somebody on the piano. And we're going to start by positioning our left hand. Let's say we're going to go to G position because we're going to need the notes. Starting out, we're going to need the notes D, A, and G. And we're going to set our hand up in such a way that we're simply just going to play, the thumb is going to play D, the ring finger is going to play A, and the pinky is going to play G. Okay? And then later on we'll be needing B, which is going to be played by the third finger or middle finger, B, A, and G. Now those are going to be the bass notes for our two chord progressions in this song. We only have two chord progressions that will be played repeatedly. Getting to the first chords we're going to need a D, which is going to be A, D, and F sharp, like that. And that's going to go with our first bass note, which will be our D, and we're going to play it this way. Okay, that's a D chord. A, D, and F sharp, and a D on the left hand thumb for our bass. That's our first chord. Our second chord is going to be an A suspended 4, and we're going to simply do that by moving down to an E on the right hand. So it's A, D, and E. Okay? And that will be, we'll also go to our left hand and play an A as well. That's our second chord, A suspended 4, A, D, and E, and an A note on the left hand. Our third chord, and this is in the beginning of the tune, or the intro, we're going to need a G major 9 chord, and we're going to make that simply by staying where we are on this A, D, and go back up to the F sharp, and go to a G down here on the left hand, like that. Okay, that's what we've got. We've got a G major 9. Okay, so the first three chords are D, A suspended 4, and G major 9. In order to play the intro, we need to add a couple of melody notes to the chord. We're going to be adding A and F sharp with finger 5 and finger 4, okay, as we play the chord. Now we'll be using our sustain pedal to hold everything down and sustain the chords out, so it'll sound something like this. We're going to play the D chord and then play A and F sharp while we've got that chord held. Okay, so it's going to be, and then we go to our next chord, which is an A suspended 4, and then A and F sharp, and then we move to our last chord, which is our G major 9, like that. Okay, so it goes something like this. So that's our intro into the song. We're going to do that twice, okay? It goes something like this. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then we start our song. Now, once we get into the song, the chords are going to change just slightly. We're going to play a D chord like this, A, D, and F sharp. Okay, A, D, F sharp. The second chord is going to be an A suspended 4 as we played, with an A on the left hand. And then we're going to go down to a G with the thumb to get a G major 7, G, and on the left hand we're playing a G. So we're playing D on the left hand, A, and G. On the right hand we're playing D, D suspended 4, and G major 7, like that. Now we're going to play that through the verses, okay? So it's going to be something like this. That's going to be our verses. Now when we get to the chorus, we're going to change that to B minor, which is going to be B, D, and F sharp. And we're going to take the left hand and use our middle finger to play B, A, and G as we play the chords up on the top end. Okay, so we're going to play a B minor and a B on the left. Then we're going to just take our thumb and go down to an A and use the ring finger to play an A on the left hand. And then we're going to play a G note to get our G major 7 with our thumb. So all we did was we moved the thumb from B to A to G. That's our second chord progression. Okay, so we've got B minor, D, G major 7, and that's the part where it goes, I think we want to use somebody, just like that, very easy. Now, when we get to the second verse, we're going to have to change the way we play the first set of chords. We're going to play them something like this. So we're playing those on the beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that was actually the same chords that we played before. The D, the A suspended 4, and the G major 7, okay? But on the bass, we're going to do like something like this. As we play those chords on the beat, so. Now, when we go back to the chorus, we're going to play the B minor, the D chord, and the G major 7 like this. Now that couple of notes that I threw in was an A and an E, so we went this way. That's your B minor, your D chord, and then an A, like that. That was A and E, and then jump down there to that G major 7. Okay, so that's Now when we get to Someone Like You, this part of the song, we're going to play one progression and then move to the next progression. In other words, we flip-flop through the two progressions. Okay, so they're going to go something like this. The D, and then the B minor, first, A suspended 4, G major 7, B minor, know someone like you.